Alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D-Real coming at you with another Be Real with D-Real, where Edutainment explains it. And we're going to be explaining this one right here. Well, put it over there. Black Panther Ultimate number 3 by Misters Hill and Caselli. But before we get off into that, let's do what we need to do so we can do what we want to do. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D-Real page so that when new material comes out, you get it. If you're digging what a brother shoveling, put some dirt in my bucket. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Why? Because edutainment is what I do. So let's do what I do and get into what I do by rocking with. We're going to do a different format today. We're going to do a different format. We ain't going to give you every single page that's in the comic. Usually I don't give you every single page that's in the comic, but I want some of it to be left up to your imagination so that you can be sparked enough to go and pick up the book. Make sense? Let me go ahead. I'm going to break it down, the juicy parts, and then we will get off into summarizing. So here we go. Boom! Black Panther Ultimate number 3. And over there in the top right, I have a variant. Yeah, that is a variant. I actually have 2 variants, but we're going to rock with the main right here. Ultimate Black Panther by Bryan Hill, Stefano, Caselli. When we open up this book, Shuri is going at it with a robot, and that robot's strong enough to damage a tree, but Shuri's strong enough to damage that robot. Do we ever think about why? Did that cross your mind? Why is Shuri that strong? Why is Shuri strong enough to smash a hole in a robot, which I'm sure is made out of, well, it may not be made out of vibranium, but that's something to ponder later. And here's Okoye asking about her husband. Her husband been gone for weeks, and she want to know what's going on. And she said, I ain't heard from T'Challa. She said, I know Okoye. And Okoye didn't like that she just called her Okoye. She like, heifer, address me as Queen Okoye. And you know, Shuri ain't one to, take nice to threats. And so she's like, okay, shall I kneel? And, but, Okoye's still trying, to talk to her. It's my husband. I want to know where my husband is. And she's just like Okoye, just trust what's going on with T'Challa and trust me. And she turns to walk off. And Okoye say, don't you turn your back on me. And she smacked her hand like, heifer, I done told you. But they both warriors. And so they know how that got to be settled. And so it's like, first one hit the ground. Let's go. And Okoye, she got some lightning fast kicks. So does Shuri. But Shuri ain't thinking about, whooping her. She's just thinking about ending the current outcome. And as we can see, Shuri in the 6160 got the skills to pay the bills. And she ain't salty. She helps her up. You know what I mean? Like, is he doing the right thing? That's all I want to know. Is my man doing the right thing? And Shuri's answer is interesting. He believes he is. Ooh. So remember when we was talking about who's the one that could be, you know what I'm saying? And everybody like, it might be Shuri, might not be Shuri, might be Okoye, might be Okoye. So either Shuri is compartmentalizing because she don't want Okoye to know her ultimate plan, or Shuri is compartmentalizing because she suspects that Okoye may be the weak link. But now, out to T'Challa, who we saw last issue, was catching a case and got saved by Ororo. And now here we are. He's kicking it out in the Wakandan wilderness with none other than Killmonger. And Killmonger and Ororo seem to have this kind of disdain for T'Challa, even though they need his help. But when you're in the trenches fighting, and the people who who are the higher ups, the royalty, the rich, the silver spoons, you kind of have a resentment for them, much like we have in this country. Told him, you got to hunt for your food out here, baby. And T'Challa basically told him, I ain't no stranger to this, and Killmonger like, good. So go ahead and cut that meat up and make sure it don't look like men did it. And then later on, when he done cut the meat up and they having a fireside chat, and he's conversing with Eric, and he's like, why are you doing what you do? If you're a citizen of Wakanda, what gives? And basically, we're getting movie Killmonger. I got tired. What'd he say? I got tired of sleeping in paradise while I see people who look just like me who are suffering outside of this paradise, And he got tired of being told he should be proud of living in paradise. And then here we go with that back and forth. Black Panther protects the innocents, and yes, so it's said, but there are innocents out there that ain't receiving the Black Panther's protection. What you got to say about that? And so it's like, let's turn our minds from innocent to guilty. Tonight, I and Ororo want to show you what your enemies truly seek, and it ain't in Wakanda. And he takes him to this really fancy looking cave that looks surprisingly Panther-like. Could this be the 6160 version of the necropolis? Okay. Well, look here, y'all. Let's investigate further, shall we? So we get down into this cave, and there's all kind of holes, and we jumping down in holes. And T'Challa like, oh, Bass, be with me. I'm panthering up for this one. And then they got more holes to jump down, and then there's a hole they need to jump down to get to Ororo. But first we see, oh my, there's vibranium down here. And is that what he's looking for? Nah, dog, we got to go deeper. We got to go deeper down here where Ororo is waiting on us. And they get down to where Ororo is with Ororo's assistance. And Ororo talks to him with that condescending attitude, just like Killmonger did. It's really, I don't know. I don't know. It's borderline disrespectful, but I get it. I get it. 100. You know what I'm saying? It's like the people who built the place, the culture's older than Wakanda. You see what I mean? And T'Challa is skeptical about that. But they taking him on back here, not just the vibranium, baby. It's more than vibranium back here. Come on back here. Perhaps this will humble you. And that's what they got. It looks like some sort of energy source or a holograph. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but they know it can't fall into the hands of Ra or Khonshu. All right, let's address the obvious. And I'm going to do it quick. Excuse me. Bam. A lot of people upset that there wasn't no action in this issue. Okay, there's something called story building. And I'm not saying story building should take precedence over action. But if you had a book full of action from start to finish with no context, that would be about as unsatisfying as not getting any action. I understand. But let's let this storyline resolve. Okay, if we ain't seeing nothing by issue 5, then we can start getting all nasty and talking that talk. You know what I mean? But let's not do that for now. Let's wait and see what happens with Black Panther, Ultimate Black Panther, numbers 4 and 5, and see if that gives us some kind of understanding about what's going on. So That's what I got, y'all. And if you got questions, concerns, drop them in the comments. That's it for now, y'all. But fret not. I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, yo, y'all be good. Be good to each other.